Good morning, freediving family. I'm here in Exmouth, up in northwest Western Australia. Today we are going out to the Muir Islands, and it's going to be a cracking day. We're not really sure what we're going to do or what we're going to see, but it's one of the most incredible places on earth to dive. It's some of the most healthy and spectacular reef there is, so I'm just pumped. Let me give you a little bit of context here. I was meeting 3 friends in Exmouth to dive Ningaloo Reef. They towed the boat over 1,000 kilometers up from Perth, and it was going to be an epic adventure. We have Mr. Christopher Braddles Bradbury. We have Seamus, the hot cop, and we have Dave Mullins, not that Dave. Anyway, we're going to spend a few weeks here in Exmouth running amok. It's going to be sick. My name's Adam. I'm an Australian freediving champion, but because of COVID, I can't compete. So while we're waiting for the world to open up again, me and my wife Erin and our daughter Ellie are going on a freediving road trip around Australia. We're going to be living out of our tent and diving everywhere. So subscribe to follow the journey, and a huge thanks to our patrons for making this all possible. So we've just gotten to the boat ramp and the wind is howling. So it's going to be a pretty bumpy ride out to where we're going, but once we get there it'll be fine. And the boat we've got is absolutely perfect anyway, so we'll be right. But I did have a thought, yeah, maybe we should go somewhere else today. Alright, so we're underway now and we're in this little protected area, but what we're going to do is we're going to zip up to the cape there and just see, what the weather's actually like. If it's really rough, we're not going to go out to the Muir Islands, and if it is not so rough, we'll just handle it. We've decided to actually turn around, put the boat back on the trailer and go to a different boat ramp because...
We'll show you why.
It's a little bit too rough to go where we were planning on going, so... We're back on land and we're going to now head around to the other side of the cape where it's going to be protected and it's meant to be pretty glassy. So yeah, we're going to go launch from a place called Tandabiddi and we're going out on Ningaloo Reef. Here we go. I just got this text from Brinkley Davies. She basically goes, "Hey yo, I thought I'd let you know a few of the local current tips. Bundigi," which is where we are right now, "and the Gulf sucks." It's like, thanks Brinkley, we could have used that a moment ago. Anyway, off to the next place.
Second location, looking much better, making life easy.
Definitely easier this time. So we're just cruising along and we saw all these birds working the surface and fish just jumping out of the water. So we're gonna go and jump in the water over here. It's about 30 meters deep here, so about 30 meters of water. Yeah, and I'm just seeing little tuna launch themselves out of the water. As soon as we got in the water, all the fish just dived down. We didn't really see much at all. I was hoping that there was going to be something epic, something big in the water that was getting all the fish to the surface.
Alright, so the boys just got out of the water. What did you see?
Some small schooling tuna, maybe some slimy macks.
Yeah, some kind of a mackerel. I'm not really familiar with the area. We weren't giving up yet. We chased down that school of fish to hop in the water with them again.
50 meters! Go, go, go!
There was absolutely nothing in the water though, except for tons of jellyfish. These things were really, really cool. And then I heard Seamus calling out from the boat, "Whale! Whale!" Humpback whales just emerged. These whales were really on the move and they weren't interested in diving with us. So we sent the drone up into the air just to watch them swim by. It was beautiful.
The clouds begin to flare like some fire in the air. And if indeed there is a heaven, then I hope to see you there.
It's been a pretty insane day. Basically found the bait ball first, tried to dive it, couldn't really dive it, and then we're in the water and then it's like, oh, there's humpbacks coming right for us. So it's just on fire. We've driven up to like a nice little patch of reef, and we're just gonna hop in the water and have a little look what it's like. We spent the morning mostly just dicking around, so it's gonna be good to just see what the reef is like. Let's go. So as I first hopped in on the reef, I found it all a little bit underwhelming. Where was all the crazy life that I'd seen in all the photos and videos of Ningaloo Reef? The reef looked nice, but it was just all a little bit plain and lifeless.
The valley's green will age with me.
So I thought maybe we need to go a little bit deeper. Maybe all the really nice reef is just that little bit deeper. And no, it didn't really improve as we did that at all. So then we tried the opposite. We went quite shallow. We went right behind where the waves were actually breaking on the barrier reef. And this is where the reef just got insane. Colors, fish, coral, everywhere. Caves, crevasses. It was absolutely stunning. It was the Ningaloo Reef that I had wanted to dive all my life. That reef was really, really pretty. I mean, to be absolutely honest, it's been ages, like over a year since I've seen a coral reef, so maybe it made a big impression on me. We didn't really see anything in particular. It's just nice diving around with pretty fish and pretty reef, some reef sharks and a barracuda and some turtles. Good times. Now we're gonna go and see if we can find a whale shark, fingers crossed. Also, if you're keen to support the channel, we do have a Patreon account, and it's pretty much what allows me to go out and shoot these videos. So I'll put the link to the description down below, and every single patron gets access to the 4 live streams that I run every week. Every week we do 4 live streams, which are all training sessions. So we're all training all over the world together. We're doing breath holds at home, exercise at home, workshops at home. It's a full like training program and a training community that you can be a part of. So if you're keen for that, check out the description below, and I will be forever thankful. Thank you so much. So we're just driving south slowly, looking for a whale shark, just hoping for a chance encounter. Basically, we just sort of stay up here and spot them from the top of the boat or the side of the boat. We just spotted a whale shark, and we are getting in the bloody water. Seamus is about to send the drone up now. Hopefully we can get in the water with this big, beautiful thing. Fingers crossed.
The whale shark, I can see it here cruising. Adam's gonna gear up and we're gonna go dive with it.
When the silver of this winter nights is shining in drops of ice.
This is hectic. Where I'm tracking a whale shark. Adam's swimming out to it. Keep going! Adam! Follow the drone!
The whale shark was about 50 meters from the boat, and it was moving fast, and I was swimming as hard as I could to catch up with it.
Straight ahead!
As Seamus was spotting the whale shark, he also found some mantas and some more humpbacks cruising on by. What a place! What a bloody place!
Yeah, he's with it. He's with it. 10 meters! Keep going! Yes, straight ahead!
I'd been chasing this whale shark for at least 500 meters, just pumping and swimming hard, and then finally it came into view.
When the nights will be haunted by the clanging of the coast of rush, and our worlds are sad and down.
Adam's with the whale shark now. I'm gonna jump in. Has he got his hand up? Yep, he's still got it.
And the miles will taunt us with our dreams just turn to dust. But you can't tell where it began. stars will never see. And I will give with me all those kisses we'll never, never see. And I will give with me.
And after about 20 minutes of letting us swim with it, this big beautiful creature dove down to the ocean and disappeared. Oh my god! Oh man, I was just like pumping for at least a kilometre to keep up with that whale shark. It was sick though. That was a big whale shark. I've only ever been in the water with a small one. That was a big fella. I'm so buggered. Let's go home, I'm dead.
How do you feel, Seamus?
That was wild. I swam about half the distance that Adam did, and I just couldn't keep up. It was just cruising so slow.
I was just like, I'm doing this. I was like, getting ready to spew in the water. I was like, no, keep going.
And then
keep going.
You're like, dive. I'm like,
I was like, Seamus, go! I want to get a photo of you and the shark. And he's like, woo! Oh my god. Well, what a cracking first day at Ningaloo Reef. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will see you in the water somewhere. Buy all my stuff. Oh my god, I can't even promo. I can't do the promos. Next week, the adventure on Ningaloo continues. We go spearing on the reef, see some crazy things like dugongs, and get pretty much stalked by some sea snakes. It was weird. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe by pressing this little circular thing down here.
Also, check out this video.
Or you might want to check out this video because you might like it too.